Hello, my dear friends, beautiful, shining ones. This is Dr. Amber Mele'ha Wolf coming to you on this full moon, the third month from the winter solstice called March. and there is nothing wrong with your computer. It is my Mercury retrograde that is not allowing a video recording, but I will bring you a full audio presentation. And let me begin by talking a little bit more about lunation and why lunation is present right now. Again, this is something the Star Mothers have directed me in my sacred assignment journey to bring forward, bring public as a way to help all of us look at and be with the energies that are happening in our world today. Of course, the energies of today are completely different than those of our original Lemuria. And as we have moved thousands and thousands of years from the original Lemuria, we have evolved, and in different ways. Perhaps ways that have been better and ways that have been questionable, but together, as a species, we have evolved. And now we come back to the spiritual evolution that we originally were living for in Lemuria. So in this third moon from the winter solstice, something I just want to remind myself and everyone else is the full moon shines the spotlight on everything. And the bigger the moon and the closer to our planet it is, which is very close in this month, the more everything is magnified. So if you think about what's going on in your own personal world, perhaps challenges are being magnified. And then, of course, what's going on our planet, in the shadow of our planet, is being magnified. So that's another thing that the full moon does, is it casts a very sharp shadow. And the one that we're seeing here in Tucson, Arizona, has had rings around it, and it's been very interesting. But when we have doubt or fear, that's the kind of thing that is a shadow, isn't it, in our understanding? And that we don't really see it for what it is, our doubts and fears. They seem to be what's real. So think about that, feel what that means to you in your own life as you feel your way through this moon and this month, and really see what is there for you as this full moon casts its light and creates shadows. How are you going to look at them? What would you like to do, or who would you like to be in relationship to those shadows? And of course, the full moon is a time of increased emotional strength. Now, that can be good or that can be challenging, but just knowing that we have this time of strength to use our own strength, then we can find strength and we can have hope and faith, and we can use our own integrity to overcome fear, shadows, and suspicion. We can choose faith over fear. So don't let the shadows of the full moon confuse you. Shine a light on the fear. Use that moonlight to brighten up the fears. And you can do that by increasing your own self-awareness and seeing exactly what's real and what's fearful. When we are feeling fear from what's going on inside of us, that is reflected by what's going on outside of us, we have an opportunity to make a choice. How do we choose to respond or react to that fear? So I'd like to read to you now from the teachings of the Star Mothers, the third star center. This is also the third chakra, as we know it or have known it for a long time. And this third star center is so perfect for this third month of our calendar. Of course, the Star Mothers knew that when they gave me this inspirational information. You have come into form to live your own distinct Akashic expressions. Allow your innate, intuitive perceptions to guide you forward in your life's purpose. The interwoven meld of your will and divine will manifests through you as unique gifts and potentials for your self-realization. So let me take those beautiful words into two parts. The first part is that we've come into form to live our own distinct Akashic expressions. We have a choice about being here as humans. And when we allow our innate intuitive perception to guide us forward in our life's purpose, we can be guided without being pushed or without fear or without living in our program that may have come with us from many lifetimes. But with those programs, there's also wisdom. So in the interwoven meld of our will, human will, and divine will, it manifests through us as unique to each one of us potentials for our self-realization. Now, self-realization doesn't have to come as a huge awakening. We can have self-realization in each moment. When we pay attention to our intuition, for example, or we have an aha moment that we knew was the right thing for us to do, and we did. We listened to that inner voice, and we manifested our inner voice through us in the world. Now, we have a unique opportunity right now on this planet to manifest the light that we are, that bright, full light, and not the fear that is going around right now. So let's hear from the Star Mothers, their words of wisdom. Dear Shining Ones, we step forward through our vessel, Mele'ha, giving thanks to her. And thanks to you for being with us this day. We honor you. And we ask that you hold this place in your third month, in your third star center, as a sacred space for creating. This is so important. Creating from a place of potential. There may have not ever been on your planet anything since we were together in Lemuria, this time of awakening, where we can say to you, each one of your lights makes a difference. Each one of your belief in light, your living in that light of who you are, who is the Akashic expression of the person that you are. Those are expressions of strength, of courage, of integrity, of valuing yourself and each other. All of these things together give you the opportunity to use this beautiful moon coming to you as a light to magnify the goodness and the strength and the beauty that is available in each one of you, to bring that light forward into the world, to see our communities thrive together, to see the many communities of this planet reaching each other and touching each other with that love and with that light, making your world a golden place, a sacred and safe place for each human to live in, a place of healing and health and abundance. And we join this moon and this moonlight to magnify its strength of faith and integrity. We magnify from the stars all of the good that is coming to the planet, all of the good that is already on your planet, all of the beauty, the joy that each one of you holds inside of your own light. As you light your light, it reflects the light of another. And we hold you and we give you our light in this time of transformation of the earth, this time of transmutation, transmuting fear into light. This is why you are here now, and we are here with you. You know what you need to do. We're watching. We are helping. We are with you. Take a breath with us. And as you breathe that source energy, know that you were born for this. Your light was meant to be here now, dear, beautiful, shining ones. There has never been a time when so many souls have been able to reflect their light, to awaken their light, to see the light from us, and to use that light to define what is the course of your life as individuals and your life as a community on this beautiful planet Gaia. You choose, and we stand with you. We step back now, dear children, holding you in our lights, in our hearts. Take a breath. Thank you, Star Mothers. I always feel a shift in my physical being when the Star Mothers come in, and of course when they leave, I always feel elated and lighter, much lighter. Yeah, it's a blessing, a beautiful blessing for all of us. So as we celebrate this third moon from the winter solstice, remember that we have the power to choose always. And the full moon is a great time to reflect on the creations of our past and see how we want to shift or change those or make other choices for our future. The moonlight is sacred, and it's holy in its way. Our moon, our beautiful moon in the sky, so close to this planet. It has so much effect on us. And when we know about that, we can join with it to be creators in our story and in the story of our beautiful planet as these work together. I hope you enjoy the energy of the moon in these next few days and that you can get out and bask in the moonlight or perhaps make some moon water. You can see the recipe for moon water on my Facebook page. Really, it's pretty basic. You just take a bottle of water, glass is preferred, and put it outside and let the moon shine on it. And then use it for your own alchemical magic, whatever that might be. Thank you, dear, beautiful community, for being a part of these lunations. And I look forward to sharing the spring equinox with you and then the next full moon in April. I am honored to be the voice of the Star Mothers. This is Dr. Amber Mele'ha Wolf saying thank you and goodbye for now. Aloha and mahalo.